not gonna kill you, don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stand up, I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the beginning. Step up.
And welcome everyone to Whammy Entertainment. Let's begin the show with some NBA basketball. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Washington Wizards 125-101. Tuesday night, Kevin Durant had to leave the game early due to an injury. But don't panic, it was a strained hamstring. Yes. Here's some crazy facts. Rookie Karl Anthony Towns has 5 double-doubles in 7 games. My boy Russell Westbrook has a total of 20 triple-doubles as a career high. In other news, Heat point guard Chalmers is being traded in a package deal to send him to Memphis. All I have to say about that deal is 2008 Mario's Miracle.
Collins driving, almost lost the handle. Chalmers for the tie. Got it in 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Dozier at midcourt for the championship. No, we're going to overtime.
With that being said, college basketball kind of started yesterday, kind of. KU played last night against Fort Hays, and I mean, you know, we won because it's Fort Hays and we're KU. I didn't watch the game. Rock Chalk! Basketball is upon us, Garden City. When we come back, the Ginger Sloth will give us an opinion on this week's hottest video game. I'm the Manimal. Touchdown.
This week, I'll review Fallout 4. 2 years after a nuclear war, Fallout 4 is set in a post-apocalyptic Boston in which the player character emerges and has to survive in the new world. Here's the trailer. This game is amazing, delivering on everything we were promised more than 4 years ago and more. On a scale from the Super Nintendo to the GameCube, I give it a Sega Genesis. When we return, big-time boomer Sabata will give us news and analysis on America's greatest sport, football. It's actually gaming. I'm the Ginger Sloth. Thanks for gaming.
Of puppeteers, but I have a nagging fear someone else.
Thanks, Ginger. The week in the NFL was quite eventful. The Denver Broncos lost their first game of the season due to a poke in the eye.
He poked me in the eye. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
That's right. Broncos cornerback Aqib Talib was flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct by poking an opposing player in the eye, which kept the Colts' drive going and eventually ended the game. In other NFL news, it's obvious that the Cowboys really do need Tony Romo. The boys have lost 6 straight games and their offense has struggled. But anyway, on a positive note, the Chicago Bears stunned the San Diego Chargers 22-19 on Wednesday. Jay Cutler led the Bears to a game-winning drive and Zach Miller had a great catch.
2 back-to-back long, sustained drives by the Bears offense, and they used an array.
You got to give credit to that. And the Chiefs, they had a bye week, but they'll play the Denver Broncos on Sunday. Look out, Denver. The Chiefs might have this figured out. Now let's get this place hot with an extreme weather report from Mickey Burning Bridges. Mickey, take it away.
Thanks, Boomer. A very powerful storm has hit the Midwest part of the country, causing snowstorms and wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour. In other news, Hurricane Kate is ripping through the Atlantic Ocean but isn't predicted to make landfall. For Garden City, you can expect cool temperatures with sunshine for the rest of the week. Now let's go back to football with Boomer Sabata.
Thanks, Mickey. Now let's get to college football. Unlike last week, this week doesn't feature many big-time blockbuster games, but there is one on the schedule: Oklahoma versus Baylor. This game has playoff-level stakes and could decide the Big 12 champion at the end of the year. Baylor's offense has been unstoppable. They average 57 points per game and do it quite easily. True freshman quarterback Jarrett Stidham is at the helm for the rest of the season, and he threw for over 400 yards against K-State last week. But for what OU lacks in experience, they make up for in aggressiveness on defense. Baylor has yet to play a defense as inspired as Oklahoma's, but Baylor does have the capability to make huge plays out of nowhere. Offensively for the Sooners, they need to keep the ball out of the Bears' hands. Samaje Perine and Joe Mixon are two very impressive running backs and can chew some time off the clock. But quarterback Baker Mayfield must also show up to play some ball. OU cannot beat Baylor just on the ground. But if anyone can do it, it can be the scrappy Sooner quarterback. This game is so close, I just can't pick a winner. But that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. When we come back, it'll be time to say goodbye and farewell. I'm Boomer, and thanks for sporting.
And that'll do it for this week's episode of Whammy Entertainment. For BBS TV Cable Channel 21, I'm Juan the Manimal Maldonado.
And I'm Justin Boomer Sabata. For the Ginger Sloth and Burning Bridges, we say good night
And go sports! Woo! Bye. Basketball is upon us, Garden City, where we come. I was going to redo it anyways. That was bad. It was really bad.
Fallout 4 is set in a post-apocalyptic Boston, in which the player
I hope we got our giggles out.